Hello, friends. The year is 1982, a pleasant October day, and a 20 something officer candidate, after a grueling 5-day process, is facing the last conference of the Service Selection Board, Banaras. Yes, it was still Banaras then. The president of the board, battle hardened, no nonsense Air Commodore, to set me at ease, threw at me the toughest interview question which may ever be hurled. He said, "So, tell me about yourself." Oh, wow. It seems so easy, no? Huh? No hypothetical scenario, no request for real life examples, no technical challenge, not even the dreaded, "What's your biggest flaw?" So it was just a simple, "Tell me anything." But, it only seems simple. Receiving such an open invitation invites more perils than opportunities because you are given no framework for your response, just a blank canvas. So your mind, it debates. Should I tell my life story? Should I go through my job history? Should I share my hobbies and favorite movies? Should I talk about my last boss or last job? The situation is similar to interviews across the spectrum. Now, this is problematic because one is communicating without a point of reference. What your prospective employer most needs from you is a point, like, "I can best fill the needs of this role." That's fine, you say, right? Okay. But how do you get from the interviewer's broad canvas question to a specific proof of that point? Well, it starts with not wasting time, yours or theirs. Well, I am Wing Commander Sanjay Chaudhary, a people's professional with strong experience in operational delivery of human resource management, administration, and business growth activities. I have contributed in leadership roles with cross-functional responsibilities in the sectors of education, Indian Institute of Management Lucknow and Sharda University, manufacturing and power, the mighty multinational corporation Vedanta Aluminium, consultancy, and defense, the mighty Indian Air Force. For details of my credentials, I encourage you to check me out at LinkedIn or my YouTube channel, or visit me at sanjaychaudhary.in. That is SANJAYCHAUDHRI.in. Inner line, air warrior for some time, a corporate honcho for some more, and a communication samurai always. But right now, back to the interviewer's question, the Air Commodore's question. So you need to be more than your CV to ace that "tell me about yourself" question. Your interviewer already knows your job history thanks to your CV. So a monologue based on your LinkedIn page is pointless. What the interviews are looking for is more than approving of your qualifications. You are qualified enough, because if you weren't, you won't be in that room. And this is also not the time to reveal personal information about your life, your family, your recent vacation, and your love for dogs. That can come in later when the interview is winding down. For now, take the advantage of this early moment by making a good first impression. Now, making your point is a two-way process that will require some homework. First, identify what the organization specifically needs from this role. Second, customize your response to the position yourself as the best person who could be there to fill that need. But then, how to identify the need? By scrutinizing the JD and extracting its secrets. Phrases like required, must have, and highly desired mean what they say. So focus on those in your planning. Items like preferred are less important. Pay particular attention to items like what we are looking for or what we need. Now, these are direct hits, right? So focus there. JDs that are cleverly worded and sound personal may come write out and say, sense of humor preferred. This indicates there's a workplace which likes to have people having fun. More, there could be a conservative workplace where people are expected to be serious about the work, right? So you have to find out where to go. Next, go to the organization's website. Click on the About Us and educate yourself on their corporate culture and core values, where they mostly talk about getting the job done and serving the customer, or about supporting employees and promoting a work-life balance, right? Pulling from these two sources, write down the 3 personal attributes they are most looking for. Seek out qualities like self-starter, team player, or interest in healthcare. Not qualifications like MBA and 5 years in a related field, right? So use this information to complete this sentence. What? They are looking for someone who, and write it down. Now is the time to fill the need by changing the wording slightly to I am someone who, or at work my approach is. Now pick a story from your professional life that illustrates you're filling that particular need in another job, right? Feel free to embellish the details to strengthen the match, but don't fabricate, right? Now, since practice makes precision, put these 2 pieces together. Your I am someone who and your story, and practice saying them out loud as if in response to that question, right? Practicing out loud is a key because this is not a mental exercise. This is a physical one. Your mind and your mouth need to work in tandem to convey an idea. Now friends, should we test all this out and walk the talk? Okay. Imagine you're applying for a role supervising customer service for a major cable company called Cable Able. You discovered on Cable Able website that excellent customer service is a USP of their brand, and that support is one of their core values. And in the job description, you saw that strong communication skills was highly preferred. So on the day of the interview, you sit down at some early point, you are asked, so tell me about yourself. By now, you know what is the wrong answer. So here is the optimal one, right? I have always been a people's person. Even in school, I was happiest talking to and listening to people, even strangers, especially if I could support them in some way. That's why I worked for years in the service industry and why I chose a career in customer service. It's also one of the reasons I really admire how Cable Able treats its customers with respect and compassion. Lately, my professional goal has been to help others learn and develop strong customer service skills. It brings together my lifelong interest in helping others with my passion for customer relations. Wow! Personally, I think you got the job. The main reason an answer like this is ideal because you've matched who you are and your personal story with the company's brand and primary need, all while answering the question directly. Being able to articulate the organization's need and putting yourself in that spot with a relevant story should put you head and shoulders above the other applicants. Because unlike them, you just didn't tell them about you. You pointed out why you matter to them, right? Do remember to share your feedback and comments on the platform where you viewed this conversation. More when we meet again. Till then, be strong, be brave, be bold, and most of all, decide to be a new, improved 2.0 version of yourself. Bye for now.